HLP. Man, we don't, hey, listen, we need people, but we don't need them. Let's just do one on our own. Let's do our event of the year, just the good guy and the bad guy. What you got, Chael?
Miami, March. I was in lockdown because of a threat by George Masvidal. $2.99 on the beach. Headliner, O'Malley versus Chito Vera. Co-headliner for me was Saint Denis taking on Dustin Poirier, and Dustin Poirier went out there and got the jump on him. That was the night of like the 4 guillotines, and that was the night of the older guy showing this new up-and-comer that an old dog still got some real dangerous and powerful tricks. But when I do talk about that match, Chito Vera, Sean O'Malley, I believe that version of Sean, I believe that 135-pounder to be the greatest 135-pounder to have ever done it. I've never seen Sean perform to that ability. I've never seen any other 135-pounder perform to that ability. And don't forget, Sean was also dealing with a heckler in the front row named Murad Dilshalavili, who was brought out to get in the ring and face off with whoever won this contest, which ended up being Sean, but Sean didn't want to play along. So he actually ignores Murad and goes for a fight with Ilia Topuria that he knew he could never get, and he wasn't even trying to get it. He was just trying to make Murad sweat. And it worked. Marab approached him in the back and said, "You've got to say my name. You got to say my name. If you don't say my name, I don't get the fight." O'Malley said, "That was the whole point, you little troll."
Hey, Chael, but what if he did get the Ilya fight? Oh, my God. I mean, you don't want to really fight Ilya Topuria. Hey,
down the road. Don't be surprised if we see that one.
Chael, hey, how about that hotel they put us in there? I mean, remember we were out by the pool. We had like apartments. Beautiful. Miami is becoming one of my favorite places to go, and ESPN really does roll out the red carpet for us. For me, UFC 300. I mean, come on, Chael. It was built to be the event of the year and the best event that we've ever had. Every centennial event, 100, 200, 300, they are stacked to the point that you know it's unquestioned whether or not the event can be matched. But not only was it a great fight card on paper, it delivered in the arena. Remember, the fight started with Deiveson Figueiredo submitting Cody Garbrandt, 2 champions in the first fight of the night. We got all the way to Alex Pereira knocking out Jamal Hill. We got all the way to Max Holloway having one of the most viral knockouts of the entire year. The only thing that didn't work that night, and I believe that was this night, is Zhang Wei Li versus Yan Xiaonan wasn't very good. But it needed to be, it's like a wrestling, Chael, where you have the main event coming up, but there's always a fight, right, or match right before it, where you can go get your popcorn a little bit and kind of concession. And that's what that one felt like. But for me, UFC 300 was built to be that. It was that. We also got to tip the cap to Noche UFC, right? We got to give a little bit of love to the Sphere.
Yeah, unbelievable. And the Sphere lived up to a hype. To think of a live sporting event that's #1 marketing tool was the arena that it was held in. Sphere was unlike anything. And you want to know why I let that go and I didn't bring it up? Dana White told us that was going to be a one-off. I don't want to face that reality. That depresses me. That makes me sad. If my life goes on and I don't get to set foot into another Sphere card, I will just tell you selfishly, and I've been very fortunate, but that would disappoint me. That was such an event, and the real reason I went with $2.99 is it was meant to be the precursor. Dana White did everything in his professional capacity to make sure UFC 300 was his premier event of his career. I just think the mistake came that $2.99 was so darn good. We had the Noche opportunity open up. I think 2024 Madison Square Garden, we close out with Stipe versus John Jones. 2024 was the year of the UFC.
It really was. And honestly, Chael, Sean O'Malley headlining UFC 299 and Noche UFC speaks to the star that he is inside the octagon.